Hello everyone, I'm Eva from the Academic Support Center. In today's video, we'll be talking about how to build your academic board of advisors. The people who will help you navigate college, open doors, and push you further than you can. This is about building real relationships that help you succeed. Okay, so let's break down how to do that. Before we can build a board of advisors, we have to redefine what networking actually is. When we hear the word networking, we mostly picture, awkward handshakes, for small talks. Nah, this isn't about that. Many students feel that networking is fake or transactional, and that is totally fine, but we need to shift from that mindset. Okay. In an academic setting, networking is really about access to information you didn't know existed, access to mentorship, guidance, and opportunities that don't always appear on your website or in your syllabus. Okay, think of networking as building a community of support around yourself, simply building intentional relationships. It's about asking thoughtful questions, showing real curiosity, and staying engaged beyond simple conversations. Okay, networking is not just about what you can get from someone today, but it's about the community you build for tomorrow. So once we redefine networking, the next question becomes who exactly should be on your board of advisors? Academic networking has three main layers. The first is what I call the peer power, that is, your classmates. Your classmates are the first professional network you ever build. Your peers are your daily support system. They are the people you form study group with, they become your project partners, and they also, they are the people you hang out with on campus. The second are the faculty members. These are the professors, the TAs, and researchers on campus. These people are your bridge to research opportunities, and they also hold the keys to internship, research labs, scholarships, and recommendation letters. And when they get to know your interest and strength, they can advocate for you in several ways. The third is the supporter staff. That is the academic support center, then the career services. These are the people who know the shortcut of the university, where to go, who to ask, how to access resources most students never discover. When you get to know all these three people or become interactive with them, you're not just taking classes, you're actually building your academic board of advisors. Now that we know who belongs on your board, the next step is figuring out how to actually connect with them. A lot of students only go to these professors' office when they are struggling or falling behind. And that is totally okay, but it's also a missed opportunity. Okay. Office hours aren't just for emergencies. They are also where deeper conversations happen. Many professors are actually in their offices waiting for students to stop by. So don't be a student who only show up just to ask for credit hours. Now, you can also go there when things are going well. Ask about something that stood out in class, ask for books or articles recommendation. You can even ask how your professor found their way into their field. These questions will help you move from, being just another name on the roster to being a student with genuine curiosity. And professors remember curiosity. They respond to engagement. And these small conversations can lead to research opportunities and form a long term mentorship with them. And this is how, a professor can become more than just a teacher. So don't just think of office hours as a last resort, think of them as relationship building tools. In case you can't meet them in person, you can use a well crafted LinkedIn request or email. Now, the key is to connect with intentions, so don't just send blank invites or messages. Rather, introduce yourself and explain why you want to connect. You can send them, let's say, something as simple as Hi, I'm a first or second year student interested in, let's say, environmental science, and I really enjoyed your research. Okay, you can also send them emails and professional DMs. In case you're unsure how to write professional emails or you don't know where to start, the Academic Support Center is here to help. The certified peer educators here can guide you step by step on how to craft and send these messages. Most students assume networking is only about confidence and having something impressive to offer, but asking for help is actually a powerful strategy. When people help you, they become more invested in your success. When you ask someone for advice or help, you're inviting them into your journey. And humans naturally support the things they help build. Professors love to guide curious students. Advisors also love connecting students with opportunities. So when you ask a professor or an advisor for help in solving your problem, they become, let's say, a part of your story and they are more likely to help you in the future. So asking for help doesn't make you look weak. It communicates that you care about learning and improvement. And in college, one of the most strategic things you can do is to let the right people help you grow. But here is the part most people forget. Okay, making connection isn't actually the end, rather, it's the beginning. After, let's say, a conversation with a professor or a piece of advice from a mentor, don't let it end there. The biggest mistake some students make is, disappearing after getting help. Follow up. This is how a relationship is built. Say thank you, share updates, let them know, what you did with the information they gave you. This shows that you valued their time and it keeps the door open for your next, future opportunity. It also shows how professional you are, how matured, and also how grateful you are for the time spent.